Hi, welcome to my channel, Takoyaki Tarot. Today is August 27th, 2023, Sunday. So it is Sunday, August 27th, 2023. So, um, before I get started, I just want to remind anyone that's watching that these messages are not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. If they resonate with you and gives you clarity, great. But if it does not, then that is okay. Don't force it to be your story, right? Don't try to put yourself where you do not belong. Okay? Also, people are having maybe karmics, obviously, I guess. But it's like, I guess these karmics are having a hard time accepting the fact that they are not what they are not, and that they are what they are, which is um, ridiculous only because of the fact that you can always not be karmic, right? You can always not be karmic. It's just you guys don't want to be. You guys and gals don't want to be not karmic. So that's what you are. You don't want to be karmic, then don't be karmic. Don't do shit that you're not supposed to be doing. All right? Aside from that, let's see. Something about birthrights. Oh yeah. Okay. Let me stop right there, and I'm gonna start pulling cards now. All right. You are the breath. Listen and connect to your intuition. That's a lot of green in there. So a lot of you are following your heart. Also, side note, because there's something that I saw in my dream last night. If somebody took a strand of your hair, and they're using that to do magic, it can't. The magic is not working. But because the magic is not working, even though this is somebody who believes that first, this would be like a witch, whether they are masculine or feminine. This would be like a witch that collects things from people just to do magic on them, like I don't know, hair, blood, teeth, things like that, used tissues and shit like that, right? But this particular person took a strand of your hair and they were doing magic on it. But this magic is not working on it. And because it's not working anymore, they want to come towards you, but they want to, it's okay. So this is how it went down in the dream. In the dream, it was a masculine. Okay. I remember what he was wearing and like the color of his hair, but I don't feel like that's really relevant. Okay. But I remember he had a strand of my hair and he was like twirling it in his fingers, and like to kind of like show me like to taunt me, I guess, with my own strand of hair. And I turned around. I was like, "Yeah, you can't do your magic on me anymore because it's not gonna work." And then he said, "What did he say?" He said it might not work anymore, but I have information for you. That's what he said. He said that it might not work anymore, as in like the magic. He's like, it might not work anymore. Yeah, it might not work anymore, but I have information for you. So whoever this person is, they want to. They have information for you. They want to tell you something. Um, you are the breath. Listen and connect to your intuition. Also, when whatever this person tells you, don't react. Just listen. Okay, be calm. Listen. Be cautious. But just, I would say just listen. I also there wouldn't there isn't anything to be afraid of. All right. There's a lot of green here, a lot of blue here. What is that? Your heart chakra, your throat chakra. So I would listen, and maybe like hold your tongue, collective. Hold your tongue. Because in the dream it was like I was like, yeah, you can't do your magic anymore, blah blah blah, right? It was cocky. But this person was like, you're right, I can't do the magic anymore, but I have information for you. And it's like they want your attention, they're trying to draw your attention. They have information for you. All right. So this man, hold on. Sorry. Yeah. So, the man, he was wearing a suit. It was a white suit. It was a white suit and like white shoes. And he had like shoulder length hair. It was like blonde or yellow. He was like, but I have information for you. All is at your fingertips. What has been created by one can be had by all. This is something about your, something about your birthright. This is something about, you're supposed to be doing something very important. All is at your fingertips. What has been created by one can be had by all. So the best way to explain this card would be like, whatever you're creating is going to benefit a lot of people. Whatever you're doing is going to benefit a lot of people. For the good of either your family, for the good of society, for the good of your community, for the good of mankind. It's like you're breathing life into your community, your family, society, whatever it is, you're breathing life because you're following your intuition. You're listening you're basically following what God is telling you to do, and that's going to allow you to breathe life into, I don't know, the world, the collective, society, your family. It's like starting something new again. But this is like something that you were born to do. This is something that it's like, I don't know, like a birthright. Because there was also another scene that I saw in my dream, but I don't want to say that one because I feel like that one's way too personal. Because I remember the man in the white suit, he had like something was going on in the background, and I remember he was very curious about me. And I opened the door, and he was there, and he said whatever, blah 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 blah, blah, right? And then he walks into the room, and then he had the hair. He was like twirling in his fingers, and I was like, "Yeah, you can't do your magic on me anymore, right?" It was like he was taunting me, and like I was taunting him back. He was like, "You're right, I can't do the magic anymore, but I have information for you." A lot of you come from a very special bloodline. Um, like I said, not to get too into that. I'm just gonna. Four of Wands. I feel like you're supposed to bring some sort of like stability. I feel like this is part of your job, collective. Like your job, your being, like who you are, like you just hold on. So, with the Four of Wands here, that also represents like community and like just being relaxed. Like, yeah, it also like represents happy home, but it also represents like returning home. But I don't feel like this is like returning to like a physical home. This is kind of like the home of like who you are. Like you're returning to who you are, like being in this world and uh, the way your childhood was, or the way your relationships were, friendships, businesses, whatever it was. It kind of like pulled you farther and farther from like your intuition, listening to yourself, being true to yourself, etc., right? Things like that. But I feel like with the Four of Wands, this is you returning home, but again, not your physical home. It's like your spiritual home, like who you're supposed to be. Somebody who just listens, somebody who follows your intuition, somebody who creates things, somebody that's supposed to, like, you're supposed to like help communities. I'm not talking about you're supposed to help karmics. I'm talking about you're supposed to like help bring peace to like the land or the community, society, mankind. This could even be like in your own home. Like, I feel like for a lot of you, like your job is, well, part of your job is the Four of Wands, to just help people like return to their true peaceful nature. Like you help people heal from like traumas and things like that, and you help them like refine themselves, like find the home within them, like their vessel. That's, for a lot of you, that's your job. You just help people heal, and then like you help them rediscover their happiness, help them rediscover like their own foundation. Not like as in you helping people like find jobs and things like that. No, I mean like you help people realign themselves inside. Like you help people who are out of whack, that desperately need it, that are trying to be part of the light. You help those people, and you help those people find their way. All is at your fingertips, which has been created by one, can be had by all. And it's like I said this before in the reading, where you help, if you're being called to help, like to guide three people, you will guide those three people, and then those three people will guide the people that they are being called to help, and then those people will guide the people that they are being called to help, and it's like a chain reaction, right? And for a lot of you, it starts with you. You are the Four of Wands for people. It's like your spirit is like their home, and it helps them find their home, their spirit, and then in turn they will help people whose spirit is, oh my gosh, I'm hearing that one verse, like Psalms. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted. He rescues those whose spirits are crushed. That's you. You help people whose spirits are crushed, and you help them find it. You help them realign themselves. You help them get closer to God, to find God. These are people who are truly being, they already have a purpose, but because of the world, society, whatever they've been through, you help the broken become whole, in a sense, okay? So for a lot of you, that's your job. That's just something that you were born to do, okay? So, and it's not an easy job, okay? With that comes trials and tribulations, and it's heavy. That's not something to take lightly, okay? It's heavy. But I don't feel like you guys in the collective, you don't take it lightly. I feel like for a very long time, you just never really took it serious, or didn't really believe in that very power that you hold. But now, because you believe in it, it's like, this is who I am. I'm gonna do what I'm being called to do. And because you're walking in your path, you're doing what you're being called to do, it's going to put a lot of gears in motion. So whoever this person that has information for you, they could have already known this about you. Hold on. What was I saying just now? I had to pause it. Yeah. Oh, the man. Oh, this person is a shapeshifter. So, but so whoever this person that has information for you, they could have already known this about you. Emperor. This Emperor has been coming out a lot lately. I feel like somebody wants to tell you something that you already know about yourself. Whether or not they know that you know, they still want to tell you. Even if you know, they still... There's some sort of communication that it's like it has to happen. Let me get one for the Emperor. Oh. Ooh, strength. So let's not fight. Well, let me get one more. The Fool. Yeah, so this is the second time that these two cards have come out in the same, I don't know, order or pile. The Emperor and the Fool. So this Emperor is looking at you like, it's like you're giving him the strength to take a second chance in life, or to take a leap of, it's a leap of faith. It's either a group of emperors or an emperor, a masculine, like a masculine that's trying to be a divine masculine, but not in like a weird, phony way. It's like you're giving this this emperor the strength to take a leap of faith, and a lot of that has to do because he feels at home with you. He feels at peace with you. So I feel like you just realign people. You just fix broken people and you help them find their faith in God. That's your job. That is very exhausting. Like the Knight of Wands reverse. Somebody's playing games. Either somebody's playing games in your energy. I feel like somebody's playing games in your energy. I gotta move this because I'm done with these. Oh well. Knight of Wands reverse. Whoever this Emperor is, it's like this Emperor is putting you on a pedestal as well. Knight of Wands reverse. Somebody's playing games. Somebody's not taking something serious. So if this Emperor is trying to take a leap of faith, trying to return home, trying to connect with God, his faith, his job, his purpose, if it's his purpose, somebody's not taking what he's trying to do serious. Two of Swords. So somebody's playing games, trying to confuse this Emperor, but I feel like this Emperor knows what's what. He knows what's what, who's who. He knows what is what and who is who. Yeah, somebody's trying to play games behind the scenes, trying to confuse this Emperor, trying to make him confused. But it's not working because he already sees through all the BS. He's like, he can see through the blindfold and he knows the truth. Magician in reverse. Yeah, it's magic. Somebody's messing with magic, trying to confuse this Emperor because this Emperor he's found the strength to take a leap of faith. For others of you, it could just be an Empress too. But whoever this person is that you've like helped them find their home, you've helped them find their way in a sense, you've helped them realign because that's your job. That's just what you do. Somebody's trying to do magic, trying to play games, trying to confuse him, but it's not working. I have information for you. I'm going to get to the bottom of that shit because I got to find out. Magician in reverse, yeah, somebody's doing magic. It's like, also with the Magician in reverse, the magic is not working. Wow. Queen of Wands. Oh, this is what he knows. So he knows who the true Queen of Wands is. He sees the real Queen of Wands. So if there's a Queen of Wands that's doing magic and playing games behind the scenes, trying to confuse this Emperor knows who the real Queen of Wands is. He sees who the real Queen of Wands is. So if it's a Karmic Feminine that's doing magic, he knows that she's a Karmic Feminine. He knows that she's not good, that she's shady, she's false. She's not confident. She's not real. She's not ambitious. So if it is a Karmic Feminine doing magic in the background, trying to play games to confuse this Emperor, he knows that this person is a follower. She's a follower. But for those of you that this is a Karmic Masculine, yeah, this Karmic Masculine is a follower. They follow the crowds. They're not like a cat. Cats do whatever they want. They don't care about any other cat in front of them, any other dog. A cat will squirrel up with the dog. You ever see those videos where cats will it'll chase after a crocodile, it'll chase after a dog? Cats don't care. All right? It doesn't care. A cat doesn't care how big you are, how small you are, what kind of cool toys you bring the cat, it doesn't matter. A cat will do what it wants to do, and that is not who this person is. This Karmic Feminine or this Karmic Masculine, they're not a Queen of Wands. He knows who the real Queen of Wands is. Whether you are this Divine Feminine or this Divine Masculine that is helping this Emperor, guiding this Emperor, helping him find the way home, okay? So whether you're a Divine Feminine or Divine Masculine, 23, 32, he knows who the real Queen of Wands is. Or the King of Wands, right? Depending on who you are, divine person. He knows. He sees it. Also, this karmic person, they're never happy. Never happy. They're never happy. They're always miserable. But the real Queen of Wands is happy, right? She's confident, she's ambitious, she's glowing, she's free to do whatever she wants. She follows the beat of her own drum. That's her. He knows who this is. He sees it, right? So the reason why the magic is not working is because he already knows who's who, what's what, right? He could even be starting to get tapped in himself. He could even be getting his own messages. He could even be following his own intuition. He could even be creating things himself as well, right? But whoever this masculine is that you're guiding, he knows who's true and who's he knows who the real person, the one who's supposed to be guiding him as well. So if this false Queen of Wands in the background is trying to play games, like, oh, you should follow me, blah 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 blah. I have all the answers. I have the way. I know the way. He knows this. He knows the karmic feminine, or the feminine that just doesn't know what she's talking about, doesn't know what she's doing, versus the feminine that does, or the masculine, like the divine masculine, right? Like, he knows who's who and what's what. Nine of Swords, Ten of Wands, Ace of Wands. So this Emperor, he's starting out a new connection. This could be a new passionate love, a new an idea that he's passionate about, a new adventure that he's passionate about. Whatever new thing that he's starting, it's like God is guiding him there. But this is supposed to be very beneficial to him. So somebody, one of the reasons why this karmic in the background is playing games is because they want this Emperor to be burdened by taking a leap of faith. It's like, oh, you want to start new elsewhere? So let's say it's just like a breakup. Oh, you want to break up with me and you want to be in a relationship with somebody else? No, I'm going to make things hard for you. It would be like that. Or you want to quit my job and work at a different job where you're going to get better pay and get treated better and you've got room to grow? No, I'm going to make it hard for you to quit. You're going to have to go through all this paperwork. You're going to have to talk to HR, blah, 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 right? So whatever this new thing that this Emperor is starting or on the journey of, it's a lot of it could be, he's very passionate about following his purpose in life. It could just be simple as that. He's very passionate about following his purpose in life. This could also be a fire sign. It could be an Aries, a Leo, Aries, or a Sagittarius. We've got Aries out here twice, Leo, and then Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. So it could be a fire sign. I mean, it doesn't have to be, but there's a lot of fire. Whoever this person is, whoever this Emperor is, they're like very, very passionate. And whoever this karmic person is, it's like they're constantly playing games, trying to... It's like they want this Emperor to be burdened by his own leap of faith. They want him to be burdened by following his purpose. They want him to be burdened. They want him to like be exhausted, fatigued, lose strength, lose passion. It's like whoever this person playing games, they don't want this Emperor to go back home. The Nine of Swords, yeah, whoever this person is, they're also like all up in their head because this Emperor knows who's who and what's what, and it's making them like irritable, depressed, like they can't sleep at night. Melatonin, this person could be having to take melatonin. And I'm not like judging because our brain already our brain creates melatonin. It's like a natural chemical that our brain creates at night. Right? But it's like this person like doesn't have enough of it on their own, so they need to like take melatonin. That's like a side note. That doesn't really matter. But this person, they're also trying to figure out how did this Emperor get into the Two of Swords? How did this Emperor figure out who's who, what's what? It's could be a karmic feminine because there's an angry feminine in this picture. She's all up in her head. She's like bothered. She's angry. Yeah. All right, let me get some of these, and I guess I'll call it. So, she's just playing games because she wants him to be like, oh, you want to follow your purpose? I'm going to put a bunch of obstacles in your way. I'm going to make you carry a bunch of burdens and bags, and I'm going to make it super hard for you to follow your purpose. But it doesn't even matter because that's not stopping the Emperor. If anything, that's just giving him more strength to continue to follow this leap of faith. It's whatever this person is doing with magic, whatever games this person is trying to play, it's just continuously giving them even more strength. Like, oh, another obstacle in my way. All right, let me roll up my sleeves and let me get to work. Oh, another obstacle. All right, let me roll up my sleeves and get to work. Another obstacle. And it's just like, if anything, whoever this person is, the more they do this, the more they're going to be in the Nine of Swords and then the Ten of Swords, right? Like, this person, they're making themselves exhausted. They're wearing themselves out. They're trapping themselves. Self-care is here. You could be teaching this emperor how to focus on self-care. Also, a queen of wands, a natural queen of wands, like a divine, like a queen of wands upright. Like, yes, she may be ambitious, but I feel like any fire sign, though, like, self-care is just, like, a given, like... All blockages are removed, yeah. All blockages are removed. So whoever this person is that's playing games, doing magic, trying to create obstacles, trying to keep this Emperor in the Ten of Wands, like I said, it just keeps getting removed. Either by this Emperor himself, like, oh, another obstacle, let me roll up my sleeves and get to work. Or because he's constantly taking a leap of faith and following his purpose, God is just wiping it out of the way so that way he has more room to pursue his passion of purpose, right? So either way, it's getting cleared out. That's why this magic is, I secretly love you. So this could be somebody who's secretly in love with this Emperor. All they do is lie. Yeah. So I feel like this person, not only do they lie about loving this Emperor, but they secretly love this Emperor, and then they just lie on top of that. They're just a liar who lies. Hi. Hi. Hold on. So yeah, they're just a liar. That's another thing that the Emperor can, like, knows. Like, a real Queen of Wands upright, what does she have to lie about? Like, she's confident. Like, she doesn't need to lie. She doesn't, like, she's very secure about herself, about what it is that she's doing, what it is, like, she's genuinely happy. So if this is a karmic feminine in the background, like, it's very clear who's, like, the insecure one and who's, like, a liar, like, who's, I don't know, like, who knows, like, this Queen of Wands knows what she's doing. And that's another thing, like, the Emperor is taking a leap of faith with somebody who knows what they're doing. The one who's doing magic and playing games in the background, trying to confuse this Emperor, she obviously doesn't know what she's doing, because it's like, you're sitting here doing magic on me, trying to mess with my mental health and trying to confuse me. Like, but what are you doing? Like, what's your purpose? Do you even know what your purpose is? Do you even know what you're supposed to be doing? Like, what are you doing? You obviously don't know what you're doing, because they're trying to confuse me and do magic on me, trying to put obstacles in my way. Meanwhile, the real Queen of Wands, she's in the Four of Wands. That's the main difference. This Queen of Wands upright is in the Four of Wands, and he can see that. He knows who's who and what's what. Simple as that. The Queen of Wands upright, if she's in the Four of Wands, what does she have to lie about? What does she have to be doing magic for in the background? Why does she have to be playing games? She doesn't. He knows that somebody's lying to him, and it's not the Queen of Wands upright. I mean, what does she have to lie about? But they no longer know their purpose. I was literally just saying that. I have information for you. So this person who's doing magic in the background, playing games, the magic isn't working on this Emperor, so now she wants to come towards this Emperor. Like, I have information for you. I have something very important to tell you. Oh, you want to talk to me because your magic isn't working? Like, they believe their own lies. Attacking your third eye chakra. Look at that. Attacking your third eye chakra. Right? Because why? Because you know who's who, what's what. So when your third eye is unbalanced, you're delusional. You have brain fog, psychic disorders, anxiety. You're afraid, constantly afraid. A lot of that would be you're too afraid to take a leap of faith. Right? And your tension. Hence the self-care. Right? You're too tense. You're too... like that, like you can't relax, you can't do self-care, okay? But when you're balanced, you have clarity, Two of Swords, you have intuition, you are the breath, listen and connect to your intuition, self-realization, self-care, strength, the Fool, right? Transcend, again, listen to your intuition, and remember dreams, So, like I said, this Emperor could be getting messages himself. He could be starting to get tapped in himself. He could be getting information himself. So it's like this karmic feminine would be like, I have information for you. And it could be this Emperor already knows what she's trying to tell him. It's whether or not she knows that he knows. It's like, I'll let you tell me what you want to tell me. All right. But I'm going to guess that it's something that I already know. But go ahead. Go ahead, talk. Tell me what you think I don't already know. But go ahead, talk, right? Okay, I'll get 2 more and then I'll close it. What was that? Wow. Ex-girlfriend or wife. So this could be an ex-girlfriend or an ex-wife. I did say karmic feminine. And I also used the whole breakup scenario. But, you know, whatever. The letter S. This is a snake. Oh, the shapeshifter. They like to switch up their disguise and change their disguise and shed their skin like a snake. But it's still a snake. It's still a snake. I have information for you. So what? You think because you shed your skin, like, you're a whole new person? Like, aren't you still a snake? Okay. Oh. Wow. Okay. What was that? What was that? Oh. So we have new relationship or love. All blockages are removed. So whoever this person is, this ex, this karmic ex or karmic wife, or a karmic ex-girlfriend or karmic ex-wife, a lot of the burden that they were trying to put on you was to prevent you from moving on to a new relationship or a new love. But because all the blockages are removed, like I said, the magic that they were doing on you is not working anymore. Okay, it's not working anymore, so you get to move on into a new relationship or a new love. Healing brings in love and happiness. That's because you're very passionate, focused, and driven on your purpose, which is, you know, going back home, realigning yourself, being a teacher, guiding, all right? Taking a leap of faith, finding the strength within you. Spiritually burdened. Well, I mean, I guess, yeah. Spiritually barren. So another reason why this person's magic is not working is because their magic has been taken away. They don't have any more magic. They lost access to the magic. They were using the magic in the wrong way and abusing the magic. So it's like, yeah, pretty much. No. All right, God's like, no, not on my collective. So this is a reading. I hope it helps. If you need a personal reading, you can email me. Yeah, bye.